Hi, I'm Stacy Hyde and I'm back for another episode of Better Financial Health in 15 minutes or less. And what I'd like to talk about today is something that we've touched on before, but I think it's very important, especially right now with back to school season, especially for your kids who are seniors in high school and 18 years of age, and even maybe more important, your adult children who are going off to college or starting their careers, but especially the ones starting college. They're still on your health insurance likely. You're still probably paying a lot of their expenses, car insurance, maybe their tuition. Well, it's important to realize is that under the law, they're now considered adults, which means that even though they're still in your health plan, if there's an issue with getting a claim paid or trying to figure out what's going on with their health, you either have to be with them, which may be hard if they're in another state, or you need what's called a healthcare power of attorney with HIPAA provisions. And what that means is with that healthcare power of attorney, your adult child is giving you permission to learn about any of their medical conditions, to find out information that could be protected information but could potentially be important to know. It also allows them to authorize you to act on their behalf in the event that they cannot make those decisions on their own. Certainly we hope you never need this document, but it's very important to go ahead and have that. And as long as you're doing that, another document that goes along with that is a living will. And what that says is if I cannot make decisions for myself and I have had some sort of dramatic accident or have some condition that doesn't allow me to function and speak on my own behalf, what kind of life-saving measures do I want? Do I want to withhold food and water? Do I want heroic measures? Do I want to donate my body to science? All those types of things. It's not fun stuff to talk about, but it is important to know that you may need this for your adult children. And if you don't have this for yourself, we highly, highly recommend that you do. A story I often told was my husband's, at the time she was 94 years old, did not have this document. And my daughter was 20 and she said, Aunt Catherine, I have this. I think it's important that you do. So I think it is important that you have it. The other document that you need for your adult children is a financial power of attorney. Because if they have their credit card that they may have gotten a mailer, or they picked up a flyer and they signed up for a credit card and something's gone haywire and you're trying to figure out what's going on, a financial power of attorney will allow you to transact on your behalf and allow you to gain access to their financial information. Because realistically, for most college students, certainly not all, their finances are really being done primarily by the parents, and they need to be able to understand what's going on and what potentially mess they've gotten themselves into if their parent is going to help them navigate that. So 3 documents really important for everyone to have: healthcare power of attorney, financial power of attorney, living will. Normally I tell people that you should not try to do these yourself online. You should go to see an attorney. Most of these, in this case, most of these have very specific state requirements, particularly the healthcare power of attorney and living will. So you can find a lot of these with a simple Google search. If your employer offers some sort of legal services, you can pull them from there. The key thing is to be very careful and make sure that you're following all the steps when you execute them, that you have the witnesses, that you have the notary public. And if you're named as their power of attorney, you cannot be a witness. You need a disinterested party to witness it. So it's important to follow those detailed steps. but it's also important to go ahead and get those documents in hand. And while you're doing it for your adult kids, it's a good idea to go ahead and do it for yourself. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope your kids have a great school year and that they make their grades, they keep their scholarships, and everybody has a wonderful semester. Thanks for tuning in. This has been another episode of Better Financial Health in 15 Minutes or Less. I'm Stacy Hyde.